So welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss that how you can use weekly and daily time frame to take trades in a smaller time frame. Okay, so now you can see over here it's a Euro USD chart, right? And this is the week which is going on right now. So what we have to do is we have to see the liquidity pools. Okay, so where are the liquidity pools? Liquidity pools are the extreme zone like this and like this over here. Okay, and now we can see the price has taken this weekly high over here, and now we saw a rejection from here. Okay, and then we got a confirmation of this type of candle, right? And now if you can see that last week it was bearish, so what we are expecting this week, we are expecting that this week will be also bearish. Okay, and now what we'll be expecting the week after this, also bearish till the price goes and takes this low. Okay, so with this you know the weekly bias, right? So suppose there was no candle over here, right? So you can see that price just did a little bit of retracements towards the upside to touch down to close this imbalance right over here. It's a three-day relation theory. I already have a video on it on my channel. So now your weekly bias is bearish, right? And now for the week you will just look for sells, okay, not for buys. And now if you go on daily time frame, you can look at over here that on Monday it went up of this high, and then okay, so now look at over here. Price was in this candle's range over here. Okay, it took this candle's high most of the times, but the bodies of the candles didn't close above of it. Okay, so now on Monday what happened, price went up and took this high over here. And if you go on smaller time frames, this is an indicator for time period. So when you go on smaller time frames like this, you can see that price created this higher highs, higher lows fake narrative, and then it went up and took this high over here. And we know that it's a three-day relation theory, and price has taken the liquidity right over here. So this was the great selling point over here. Okay, so this was the opportunity, because what I told you will not look for buys. Because why? Because on weekly time frame price is going down. Okay, so if on weekly time frame price is going down, why you're going to take buys? Okay, so you will look for the buy side liquidity rate. So over here the buy side liquidity rate has been done like this. The buy side liquidity is taken over here. Okay, because what's at the previous day's high? Buy side liquidity, right? And what's below of the previous day's low? Sell side liquidity. So it's a liquidity rate, and over here it's a liquidity run. Okay, so if a liquidity pool is against the bias, right, for example over here the sell side liquidity is against the bias because bias is bearish, so the liquidity run will happen. Okay, it will just pull it like a magnet, and it will do like this. It will not do like this which happened over here, liquidity rate, that like it just tapped and fall down. It will only happen if market is bearish, and if it goes and takes the buy side liquidity, that's the best opportunity you got to take trades. Okay, so what you got, one entry over here. Okay, and for suppose you missed this entry, okay, and you waited for next day on Tuesday, right? Tuesday also you will be bearish over here. I should remove this. Tuesday you will be also bearish. Okay, so if you want to take trades, and if you trade on more smaller time frames like 5 minute and 15 minute, then also you can use it. So for example on Tuesday over here, okay, you can see that there is this algorithmic order block over here. Okay, there was this algorithmic order block, but the thing is that this order block will not work when price will go down and take this low. Okay, which the same thing happened over here. It went down and took this low, and then it went up and just took this high, because this high was liquidity. I will teach you about that in a moment. So you can see that over here, if you go on smaller time frames, more smaller time frames, you could have taken the entry. So how you could have taken the entry? So you can see over here it was a clear break and retest going on over here. Okay, so this zone over here was a supply zone, right? So this was a supply zone, and then market gave a retest when it gave a breakout. So all of the people, those who are trading, those who are on the trading view, they are trying to take buys over here. Okay, because they can see a break and retest, because they don't know the narrative of a higher time frame which is going on. As I told you that how I predicted it on weekly time frame, that it will be bearish because previous week was bearish. So I'm predicting that this week will be also bearish till it goes and takes the sell side liquidity, right? So on weekly time frame it's about to take a sell side liquidity, and it will take time. It will take like a whole 1 month to go and take the sell side liquidity, right? So that's why I'm bearish, but most of the people don't know about this. Okay, what they will do is they will see that this is a breakout, and then they will try to take trades, because they are not framing trades with their higher time frame narrative. Okay, they're not framing it. Okay, they're not bringing the higher time frame narrative in their smaller time frame trading, right? So that's why we can see I will take a sell over here. Okay, I will take a sell over here, and if you do an optimal trade entry like this, you can see that there was a good selling opportunity right over here. Okay, it went into a little bit drawdown, and then you can see the move towards the downside. Okay, so now when this move happened, so now on next day also we will be doing what? We will be looking for sells. Okay, And what I told you, when you have to look for sells, when price will go up and take the buy side liquidity, then only we'll look for sells. Okay, so now we can see this, that over here when price fell down like over here, so everyone, those who are trading, those who are looking at the charts, what they will be looking over here, they will be thinking that this is a supply zone, right? So if this is a supply zone, so they will try to take sells from here. You can see the movement. Okay, so this was the fake movement which was made by the market makers, and they want people to get into this idea that market is falling down. Okay, but it's not. Okay, it's not a supply zone, it is a liquidity zone. Okay, for us. So we can see this, and then market went up. Okay, so market went up, took this high over here, and if you go a little bit higher time frame, took this high over here like this, and there was a imbalance over here. It tapped into this imbalance. Okay, and you can see that it went till halfway of this gap, I guess so. No, it was a little bit like this. It was about to tap that. So you can see that you could have taken a sell from here and your stop loss could have been above of this high, right? So we will take a sell over from here. Why? Because this is a buy side liquidity rate, it's not a liquidity run. Okay, and the weekly time frame is bearish, so on daily time frame also we are assuming that today will be a bearish day. Okay, so this is our assumption. Okay, and everybody assumes in the market, nobody knows for the 100% that it will go down or up, but the probability of it's going down is more when you see that on weekly time frame, on last week it was bearish and it's about to take a sell side liquidity, right? So on this day you can look for sells and you can get a good sell over here, and don't do a small stop loss. Okay, so suppose I saw so many people, like what they will do is like they'll just place their sell limit right over here and they will do 10 pip stop loss like this, and this is what will happen with you. Okay, you can keep a 15 pip stop loss or 20 pip stop loss minimum. Okay, and just try to make 1:2 consistently. Okay, like that's what I'm trying to explain. So now on next day, on Wednesday, what we'll do, we'll be looking for another sells, because we know on daily time frame market will fall. Okay, so now we can see that price has taken the buy side liquidity right over here, and there is a fair value gap. Now this is a fair value gap. Why? Because price has taken the liquidity over here. This is not an imbalance, this is a fair value gap. So price went up into this fair value gap, I think so till the half of this fair value gap. Yeah, till the half of this fair value gap, it reached till over there. You can take a sell over there. Why? One more time, I'm doing it. I'm telling you that weekly time frame is bearish. Okay, weekly time frame is telling that the bias will be bearish for the whole week, and on daily time frame also it's bearish. Okay, because on daily time frame you can see that price came down into this candle's range. Okay, and we are still into this big candle's range, so we can expect another expansion towards the downside. And what will be our target? Our target will be an imbalance which is right over here. Our target can be this low also, but our first stop will be this imbalance right over here. You can see that. Okay, there's a rejection from there. It doesn't mean that market will go up from here. That's just a stop. So you should stop over there and you should think about it, what's going to happen. Okay, so right now I don't know what will happen, but when market was right over here, I knew what's going to happen. Okay, my assumption was like 80% of time accuracy rate, but over here my accuracy rate will be 40% or 50%. Okay, so now you can look at an 1h time frame. You could have taken a sell over here and your target will be these two relative equal lows. Okay, so this will be a liquidity run, and liquidity run happened, and now it's going on, and today is Friday. On Friday also we are looking for sells. Okay, I should be honest with you that we are looking for sells over here. Okay, but market can go up or down, it's about that. So how we'll look for sells? That I'm thinking that the buy sell liquidity is very far away, so I think so price will go and take the buy sell liquidity, and market will close, and on Monday the market will once again start falling. Like this what will happen in my opinion. Okay, and there's some non-farm payroll news also, so don't trade. Okay, I will not trade because this is a big news, NFP, so nobody trades in this news. Okay, so I hope you understood this one, the thing which I'm trying to explain, that you have to look for your daily weekly bias. So over here also, and you know what, when you will take some losses on a week, like after predicting the weekly bias, when the markets will not move correctly in the sense like markets will do something like this. Okay, or when there is a reversal. Okay, so over here when this market went up, I was bullish on this week also. Okay, and I encountered some losses on this week right over here. So it doesn't mean that my strategy doesn't work. It means that when price has taken the buy side liquidity, stop, right? Just wait for some confirmation on daily time frame or something. So when I saw this confirmation over here, okay, I saw that price has taken the buy side liquidity right over here. Okay, and now I want to see market to go bearish from here, and I can see that there's this bearish what you call it, it went down and took this low of this candle. Okay, I can see this candle break. So when I see this candle break, my next day will be bearish, next day will be also bearish, next day will be also bearish. So what I'll do is I'll look for trades on 1h or 15-minute time frame only for sells, not for buys. Okay, I can take some losses on these type of days, but most probably I will make big profits if I hold it for 2 or 3 days. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to explain. So in summary, what you have to do is, I'm just summarizing it. So on weekly time frame, you have to look for that what happened last week. You have to look for buy side and sell side liquidity. If you have seen that price has taken the buy side liquidity right like this and it's fallen down, so what you can do is you can look for last week. So what's the last week? Last week is bearish. So now I assume that this week will be also bearish, right? So now I'll take the sell. I will try to take the sells on daily, not daily, on 4H or 1H time frame. I will just try to take sells this whole week. Okay, and if I get a one good sell on Tuesday or on Wednesday, right? If I get a one good sell, I will hold that trade for 2 or 3 days. Okay, suppose you got a good entry over here when price went up like this. You just got a good entry over here, just a little bit above of this. Okay, and you have a 20 pip stop loss, and you just hold it the trade for 3 days or 4 days. Okay, you can straight get 1:4. And now for some people 1:4 is very small for 4 days. Okay, they'll think that like I hold it to trade for 4 days and I still got only 1:4. But the thing which I'm trying to say is that this thing is consistent. Okay, you will get this 1:3, 1:2, and 1:4. Suppose you are just risking 1% or you are risking 0.5%. You made 2% in a week, and if you made the 2% in a week, in a month, how much you will make? 8%, right? So if you can make 8% in a month, now people think that, oh, yo, like 8% is very less. Yeah, for a beginner, it's very big. It's not less. If you can make 8% consistently, in 2 months, you can get funded with any prop firm account. Because on phase 1, you need 8%, and on phase 2, you need 5%. So you can easily take any prop firm. You can take a 100K prop firm, and you can just try to take trades, and you just try to make 8%. And first month, you will make 8%, and you will pass the phase 1. Or in second month, half of it in 15 days. In 2 weeks, you will pass the phase 2 also, right? 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks, you will pass the phase 2 also. And after that, if you make 8% on the 100K account, it's 8K, right? It's $8,000, and you will get like somewhere around 7,000. So that's why you should look for consistency, and you should look for consistent getting 1:2 or 3s. Like this is what I'm trying to explain. And I told you that how to use a higher time frame narrative. Don't go for, like people say that on daily bias, you have to predict only one candle, bro, right? You have to just predict one candle. And if you can predict one candle perfectly, right? If you can predict that weekly candle perfectly, okay, and a daily candle perfectly, then you can easily frame your trades. Then you will easily get to know that which liquidity I should choose, because people are confused in choosing liquidity. They choose sell side liquidity and then they get stopped out like this. Okay, they will look like this sell side liquidity. They'll think that, yo, like there's a relative equal lows, so they'll just try to take buy from here and they will get a loss. Okay, they will get a loss over here. But the thing which I'm trying to explain, if you have a weekly time frame narrative, you will not take sells. Oh, you will not take buys from there. Okay, you will know that market is falling down. The overall bias is going down. The overall weekly candle will be bearish, big bearish candle, right? So you know that it will go down. So why you will take buys? Just think about it. Just hold that trade. Like why you have to take a gun and you have to go every day and like you have to just hunt for it? No. Why you will do that? Just take one good trade on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. In between 3 days, you will get a good entry with this, because when you will get the entry, you know what will happen? You will take an entry in this weekly candles this week, this small wick. You will get an entry in this wick. Wait, I should mark it. Okay, you will get entry somewhere around over here. Let's see, like there was our entry. Okay, here was our entry. I was telling you to enter. Okay. And now just think about it. You saw that price is bearish. I'm expecting the price to go down. And then you can take a sell from a buy sell liquidity. Okay. Now you'll say that why this price has not gone above and take this buy sell liquidity, right? It could have gone and taken this buy sell liquidity also. But that's why we will have a big stop loss, because we never know. Price can go a little bit more up and take this high also, and then it can fall down, right? That's why we have a stop loss of 20 pips, right? That's why we have a stop loss of 20 pips minimum. And then just you got a one good entry and just hold that trade for 3 or 4 days. You can get a good 1:4 trade like this. Understood? So I hope you understood that what I tried to explain. I told you how to do it on weekly, daily, okay, how to predict the weekly and daily candles, and then how to predict the weekly bias and daily bias, and how to take trades in a smaller time frame. One more time, if weekly is bearish, try to take trades from buy sell liquidity, right, on a smaller time frame, okay, not from sell sell liquidity. If weekly bias is bearish, okay, and if weekly bias is bullish, try to take trades from sell side liquidity, okay, because market is going up. So whenever price will go and take the sell side liquidity, that's the moment when you will take the trades, and you cannot miss it. right? But some people will miss it because they are not consistent enough or they're not disciplined, so they'll miss it and they'll try to take trades in somewhere between, and they will get lost, right? So that's why you have to put the alerts and you have to look for it. The price will go up and take that buy side or sell side, and then you will enter on a smaller time frame, and it should align with your higher time frame narrative. Okay, if it's aligning with your higher time frame narrative, then only it's going to work. So I hope you understood, and if you guys like this video, please drop a like, share it with your friends, those who are struggling to trade, and check out my rest of the videos also, where I explained it clearly, okay, more in depth. And I have big videos also of 30 minutes and 40 minutes, so you can watch those videos also. So, and it was like 1 month I didn't post anything, right? And I was doing some work, I was busy with my thing, so that's why. But I thought I should start making videos also, okay? So I'm making after 1 month or 1.5 months, I'm making a video, and the videos will be consistent from now, so please subscribe, okay? I will try to be consistent with this YouTube thing, right? And I will make more and more videos for you guys. So yeah, that's it. So like, share and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications to get all the updates from my channel. So until next time, wish you good luck and be safe.